So I got a couple comments on the last video. People talk about Minecraft philosophy, or called me and like the other people that make these kind of videos Minecraft philosophers, uh, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. That's just what I've seen the term be used. Uh, and then I've got comments saying that these kind of videos, relax people. Then of course you get the comments, people disagreeing with your opinion. But most of the time, though, I will be honest, the people that disagree or leave a comment, like, they're not doing it just to be a troll or that. They're genuinely doing it, because they have a disagreement. And I think that I legit think those are the best comments, because I think people are so drawn to these videos, not mine particularly, but just the niche or whatever you want to call this, because we're so in search for human, just conversations, genuine, like, thoughts sharing without any, I don't know, without any repercussions, or, if you're wrong, something's going to happen. Uh, there's just no human, like, I feel like, and this kind of relates back to the last two videos ago, maybe. Uh, we live in such a technical world. Social media, I never really bought into it, but I can see the idea of how it creates these perfect images in people's minds when you live these lives. And I think it also creates where these forums as well, uh, that includes others like Instagram and Facebook and stuff, Reddit, I mean, as in the forum. But we think we have to be right all the time. And every time you post something or this or that, it has to be exactly perfect. And I think that it relates to real life as well. It kind of bleeds into our uh, I don't know. I was trying to think of another way to describe it, but it bleeds into our real life, our physical life and day to day. It makes us awkward around people. It makes us not want to speak because afraid of being wrong, because everything. I think we've been so conditioned that if you post something on the internet, it has to be right, or else you're going to get made fun of. You're going to get uh, looked down upon. People are going to troll you, and people will probably troll this video. And guess what? That's the reason I'm making it, is because I think we need more of just genuine, like, conversation and human interaction. And part of that is being wrong. You have to be wrong. You have to be cringe, I guess you could say that too. You have to be um, undecisive. You have to be willing to throw your thoughts out there. And part of that, and we're always in the chase of improvement, knowledge, mindset, and part of that is wrong. You have to be wrong, and I think people are so afraid to be wrong and so afraid to give their opinion. They don't do anything, and they don't learn the lessons of being wrong. And being wrong is, like, more important, in my opinion, than being right, because to get right, you have to get wrong, and you have to learn. And that's honestly more or less why I made this channel. Like, it wasn't to try to be like a motivational speaker or a philosopher, as some of the comments said, but I do appreciate that. It's very nice that you say that. I'm not a philosopher by any means, but we need to start having more human connection. We need to start having more real life discussions, and it could be about anything. I don't think there has to be a uh, particular topic. It could just be about anything. And don't be afraid to put your thing out there, even if you are wrong on paper. Like, let's say it's something that's like a fact and you're wrong. Who cares? Like, at least you had the balls and the courage to get up and speak. And I want to start doing more of that. And we do have a Discord with this community. I want to start doing more of that. I want to start getting um in the channels and having good, uh not through text, through voice, because I feel like through text you could still hide behind it, and um, you know not that you're being a coward or anything, but I think it's so important to speak with your voice, because it gives room for error. It gives more room for someone to correct you, or you to correct someone, or help it, not in a way that's gonna be rude or ignorant. It's just, I think that's how we grow, and we lack so much of that in today's world. And kind of relate it back to, Minecraft and this niche. I think a lot of people do on this game because this game is just, there's no expectations in this game. It's just like you're sitting around playing it and you can talk and you can be free. Like, I don't have to worry about, like, I just do what I want to do. I don't, like, nothing's going to happen to me where, out of control. It's just, this game's a good medium to do that. And you could say, oh, why don't we just, do it in real life? Well, that's not, number one, that's not going to happen. A bunch of strangers aren't going to meet up in real life and talk that they met on the internet. But you gotta use what you have in today's age, and Discord's a good option. Making a community like this, and you can't, at the same time, you can't, like, I'm sitting here taking it real seriously and giving like this speech or whatever, but at the same time you have to find a humor, you have to find a laugh in it, you have to find, like, you can't take everything seriously all the time. That's kind of relates back to what I was just speaking on. Like, you can't take life seriously all the time. You gotta, like, it's kind of funny, like, a bunch of people on the internet playing freaking Minecraft and talking about, real life stuff. Like, kind of funny, honestly, the more you think about it. But, yeah. Anyways, that's kind of what was on my mind after seeing the question or the comments from the last video. I don't know. Yeah, and I think a lot of people just relate to it, not for the message per se, but more of the idea behind it, just a genuine conversation. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Yeah, it's just very, very interesting how this niche has become so popular. And most of the time, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really not even talking about, like, anything like that groundbreaking. It's just more, I think people were just, they see the video, not mine in particular, but, in the same, I need to get more bricks for that. I totally don't know why there's no bricks there. They see these videos and they start watching. It's like, holy crap! Like, it's just, it's mind altering, because you don't see that kind of stuff. You don't see a genuine person for who they are anymore, because people are so afraid to voice what they think. And that includes me. I've fallen into that trap a couple times, like, where I just don't say anything because it's like, is it really worth it? But I think at the end of the day, it is. I think it's important to always say what's on your mind, have the discussion, have the conversation, and take what you have. We have this great platform on YouTube to speak. We have, not that it could be better, but at least take what you get. Get on Discord and talk. That's kind of what I think this should evolve into, is this community. We get on Discord and talk and play games. Because obviously I like gaming. It's my hobby. I think we can game and have really good discussions and that. So if anyone has ideas of how they think it should be done, by all means, let me know. Join Discord. Join, subscribe, all that stuff, and leave a comment. Maybe we can get on and actually have some discussions. I think that'd be really interesting. It could be about anything, really. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video at that. And if you're new to the channel and are curious about what I'm playing here, this is Minecraft beta 1.7.3, older version. I really find enjoyment in playing this version for whatever reason. I think it's more along, I like the building and the simplicity around it. I don't know. I like this version. I have a bunch of videos on the channel about this version. If you're new here and haven't ever played this version, definitely give them a watch. I'll learn more about it. A lot of other good channels too, but I'm going to go over here, fix this. I guess I could speak on the game a little bit more. I have this building pretty much how I want it. I need to get more wool colors, but I have like all the primary basic ones. I wanted like a place where I could store all my wool and have it organized into colors. So this place is pretty cool. And then built my first ever brick building over here, brick house kind of thing. I do like it. And I was able to connect this pathway over to the main area over there. So I just need to working on interior designing for this over here, so that'll be fun. Guess we'll go fix this up here. Perfect. So yeah, we are definitely this world is a lot on this world from when I started it a year ago, which is crazy to think about, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to end the video, quit rambling, join Discord. Hopefully this video made sense. But yeah, God bless you guys, and take her easy.